You're listening to The Mentality Show, only on LA Talk Radio.
Boom, boom. Greetings, world, and all of our Mentalians out there. We are in business, folks, live here in Los Angeles from the airwaves of LA Talk Radio and Facebook Live. It is 6 p.m. It is Wednesday, June 30th, 2020. This is our fourth episode and our third season of The Mentality Show. Gentlemen, let's give ourselves a hand. That's right. We like to pat ourselves on the back here and other places, but we're not going to get into that. But welcome and thank you for joining LA Talk Radio's #1 and most requested podcast, actually. Today you're in for a treat, folks, on our fourth episode of Season 3 of The Mentality Show. We are going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to talk about sex. Okay, let's talk about sex, baby. I don't know for some of you millennials out there. I was going to say Mentalians. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. But there used to be a song out a long time ago called Let's Talk About Sex. And that song was so controversial because what did they do?
Salt and pepper?
Salt and pepper.
There you go.
They talked about sex. So we're going to do that today. We're going to talk about sex. We're going to talk about some current events.
Talked about sex. That was controversial. Have you heard the music today?
I know, right? Sex is.
But then again,
the
cancel culture and all these feminists they want to like protest them and everything. But
how
they talk
could they
about
though?
Pussy popping and all that shit.
Yeah, because they got the wet ass pussy, don't they?
Yeah, yeah, right. That's what it is.
I heard my niece singing that one day. I was like,
what the fuck?
Wait, that's the name of a song? Wet
with Cardi B.
Cardi B and
some other chick.
Meg Thee Stallion.
How did they play that on the radio? How do they block out the words of that?
How did they do it?
They probably say vagina.
Wet ass.
wet ass.
They say something else, but it doesn't say.
It doesn't say the whole
it's
song.
Not the actual
just
song.
wet ass.
Wow.
Let's keep it going.
There's a lot of songs out there that I thought had certain words in it. Then you hear the real version. You're like, oh, that's what they were saying.
Oh shit.
Like what's that song? That song by Snoop Dogg. We don't go out to eat. All we do in the song he was saying is fuck and go to sleep. But on the radio he was saying all we do is talk and go to sleep. I was like, that's so version. Sweet. They talk and go to sleep. Then when I heard the real song, I was like, all right, okay.
It's always shocking when you hear the real song. You're like, what the? I didn't know. It was a nice song before this.
Right.
What happened?
It's a song I thought my mom would love. Yeah. So, folks, I'm your host, Delano, and you just heard the voices of our other co-hosts here. That was Vato V. What up, V?
Yo, mi raza, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Estamos.
Then we got Texie. What's up, Sexy Texie?
What's up, sexy?
Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. That's the first time you called me sexy. It's kind of weird. You don't say that to another guy, But I'll take the compliment nevertheless. Then I got my man, KC. What's up, KC?
What's going on, people?
How you feeling today, my man?
I'm good.
Good. You sound good, man. You sound good.
I'm good because I'm back to full Casey now. There's no more. I'm not acting like there's a virus in this world. I'm living my life like a single man should.
That's right. Living like it's golden, baby.
So you guys can live through me, my stories. Get ready.
I'm living the life like a single man should with a virus.
And a girlfriend.
And H.
So we're going to get into, let's just go ahead and get into it. This show is only an hour. Today's show is titled Unvaccination. Unvaccination. Get it? Nation, because our nation does not want to get vaccinated. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about how STDs are on the rise here in this country.
They are.
Corona's on the
Nope.
it's lowering, but STDs are actually on the rise. We're going to talk about that.
They're
We're going
hiring.
to talk about that. So if you'd like to chime in today, the number is 323-203-0815. Again, that number is 323-203-0815. KC standing by to take. Actually, Texie is standing by to take your phone calls, and KC is standing by to take your comments. Remember, we're on Facebook Live. What you're hearing right now is actually live. So if you want to say something, you got something you want to get off your chest,
Say it with your chest.
especially if you got some titties, get it off your chest. We are way more than willing to listen to what you have to say, and if it's something clever, we're going to put it on the show. Or something mind blowing, we're actually going to put it on the show.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it right there. Now, before we get into anything, I must warn you, if you're new to the Mentality Show, or if you've never seen the show before, then we must warn you that the views and opinions expressed by the gentlemen on this show, some listeners and viewers may find offensive. Viewer discretion. We don't give a fuck. All right,
We
so
kind of give a fuck.
you know what? We're getting a little soft here.
We'll give one or two
We're getting a little
fucks.
soft here, you know. But if it hurts your feelings these days, everybody's feelings are hurt.
God damn it!
If you're getting soft, that's ED.
That's right. You're feeling shaming.
That's a
me.
personal problem, sir. Yeah, soft.
So we got a lot of things that happened. Last week we did a rerun show, folks, and I promise you, I guarantee you, we will not miss any more shows. If there's a show where one of us can't make it, then the show must go on. We've been kind of doing some rerun shows, but we've decided that we do not want to do those anymore. Our audience needs us live, and we are here for you, whether it's me, whether it's KC, Vato, or XC. It is a commitment. We're like the U.S. Army. We are committed and ready to serve. No, that's the police, right? Ready to serve.
Protect and serve.
Protect and serve. We are here to protect your feelings. No, fuck your feelings. We're here to protect and serve, folks. So
You're here to hurt your feelings because it's the truth that we're speaking. It's the truth that we're speaking.
it is the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts, right?
Yes, it does.
And
Your
sometimes
feelings get hurt
STDs.
It hurts.
easily. You probably drive a Prius.
Speaking of Priuses,
Sexy hates his Priuses, man. Yeah, we're here on Ventura Boulevard in Studio City, and we can actually see cars pass by. So anyway,
Excuse me. This is Sherman Oaks.
I always get it mixed up.
Don't you
Sherman
dare.
Oaks,
Studio
Studio
City is
City,
that
my
way.
bad. My
right
bad.
by the Guitar Center.
I'm insulting KC's home
Please.
here. I'm sorry. Sherman Oaks.
The Oakanians.
All right, so we got a lot of stuff that's been going on. Last week we weren't here. We had a rerun show, and a lot of things happened since we've been off. You got the Bill Cosby, you got the Miami building collapse.
Whoa.
Those are the two things that stand out to me. What, you
What
don't know
happened
about
with
this?
Bill Cosby?
Are you serious? Oh, you've been working all day.
he got
Bill
released.
Cosby's released. That's
Shut
a free
up!
man.
Yep, he's a free man.
Bill Cosby is a free man as of this morning.
Whoa.
Yep.
As
They
of
picked
like-
his ass up out of jail. He's home.
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay, let me explain. Let me see if I can explain this.
Oh, I can't wait for the show.
All right,
but
so,
are
yeah.
we brought up by? Do we have a sponsor? We have to. Talk
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that. You know, that's the meat and potatoes, sir. Can I do my job here?
the fuck this up.
That's before we get into. Right now, we're doing current events. We're gonna get into meat and potatoes, but
we only have one light here.
so
when you get a lights paid.
sorry. What's that?
Never
Saying
mind.
you're
go
hot.
ahead.
Okay, sorry.
Over here.
So Bill Cosby was released today on a technicality, and that technicality is when they decided to prosecute Bill Cosby. Okay, what happened was the DA felt like he couldn't prosecute him, so he told his attorney, "We're not going to prosecute."
I heard about this.
So
heard
what
about it.
happened? Bill Cosby gave up his right to plead the fifth. So they decided in these civil dispositions,
Right.
okay, to question him on all these accusations. Bill
Right.
Cosby did not plead the fifth and told all his business. Oh yeah, I gave bitches drugs, I drugged them, I raped them, all kinds of stuff. And of course he's been sued, but the prosecutors, they decided to use that information and prosecute him, and he was, of course,
That is so funny.
He was indicted.
yeah, he was indicted and he was, arrested, or
Sentenced.
not arrested, but
Well,
sentenced.
sentenced.
And now they said that was against his civil rights.
Yeah, I heard a lawyer talking about this a month ago. How this was the biggest injustice ever.
Yeah.
But I didn't know they're gonna.
They got him.
They've been fighting. They've been fighting it under the table here because they didn't want any protests, I guess, going out,
Yeah.
that he may be freed. So they did all this shit under the table. And next thing you know, you wake up this morning and you see the news, and Bill Cosby is at home.
See, the
You know?
thing is, they didn't.
incredible.
According what they were talking about was the witnesses that were on the stand had nothing to do with the case. So they're
Right.
like, so how are you going to bring these people up here to testify against this
Right.
person that have nothing that's irrelevant to the case? Instead of bringing all these 56
Statute of limitations
yeah.
were over.
So it's 56. There was about 56 women that allegedly were raped by him, and he was only prosecuted for one. Out
Wow.
of the 56.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
See, that just shows why you need a good law firm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of,
And we have a great law firm that sponsors the show. They're called Beloryan Manukyan.
yes, sir.
And if they could beat the federal government, they could have got Bill Cosby out of jail. I know they could have done that too.
yeah.
But they don't deal with that. They deal with personal injury, accidental. What's the
Personal injury, accidental, and
work?
Work injury.
Yeah, they're good
Workers'
at that
comp, workers'
stuff.
comp.
They just don't want to do with anything if you kill somebody because it gets kind of sticky.
Or rape.
Or rape.
We don't deal
but
with those.
their winning percentage is in the high 99 percentile, which is Sick.
99.9.
I don't know how you tell people you win 99% of your cases.
Yeah.
If it's true, you just tell them the truth.
It's true.
Yep, 99.9.
They're fully staffed. They speak Armenian, Russian, English. They get you through it. They'll walk you through the process. They have some great young people who work in the back room who'll be there not to take care. I always want to say service you, but that's not true. Great staff, great people. There's excellent parking. There's a guy who works down there in the parking garage who'll take care of you.
Yeah, you will.
And
They'll service you.
their number is 747-444-4444. Beloryan Manukyan LLP, and I will have a commercial for me next week.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
That is our sponsor, folks. They are the ones who are paying the bills. They are the ones. They're responsible for us here talking to you today.
Yeah.
So if any issue you have, as long as it's not rape or killing, they will get you off.
That's why you should always invest in your money in dentist and a lawyer.
Yes.
Yep.
I agree.
Yep.
Don't cut the money on those two things.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Freedom.
I totally agree. So
The law is amazing.
Bill Cosby is a free man, and you know, hey, my feelings towards this, I think the guy's. This may not be popular what I'm about to say, but I think he's slime. I think
I
he's
agree.
pure slime.
So you know
what he did.
and they cannot try him anymore because it'll be double jeopardy. Now the thing is that unless the other females come forward and they have some kind of evidence against him, he's a free man.
He's a free man.
So-
he's there's no way they can.
And he admitted it.
And he admitted it.
What
It
the
only
fuck?
did 2 years.
Like I think it's 2 years, 10 months. They give him 3 to 10, so it's
Yeah.
like, he's done.
Did you guys see him in on the news today? He's slimmer.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
yeah.
He looks older.
He's
too, like,
frail.
really
He was
old.
working out in
Well, he was
prison.
looking old before though.
But he, I mean,
Yeah.
He had to He's get looking a little
helped
bit
out of
more
the car.
cut.
Yeah, when he got out of the car, he
I
was.
think that
he
was the
done.
salt.
I think that's an act.
I think it was act.
I don't think there's a guard. There was a guard for 2 years walking Bill Cosby around in jail. He was
Yeah.
probably walking around with his hands on his balls. What's up? What's up? What up,
He was
cuz?
in there checking
What up,
people.
cuz?
I did
You know
it.
what I
How
mean?
much you got on my suit? This ain't no joke, man.
This ain't no joke. This ain't no Jello pudding
Bill
pops.
C.
Nope.
Billy C over here.
BC. That's right. So if you're a Bill Cosby fan, then hey, you should be happy
happy.
for him.
Yep.
But he got lucky. He got lucky. It's almost like an O.J. Simpson thing, basically.
Oh yeah.
And then we
glove
have this
fits.
other.
If the glove don't fit, I must have quit.
Yeah.
Law.
If the
Lawyer.
condom don't fit, you must have quit.
What
on
can we
this
say
one.
about Bill Cosby?
If the condom don't fit, you
Jello
must have.
pop don't.
The Jello pop ain't
coconut
popping.
smile and I don't know.
He got off.
He got off. Yeah, he got off
He
basically.
popped his pudding.
It's I've heard like artists defend Bill Cosby and they always throw the black card out there because they always say like, well, America always treats the black celebrities wrong, and at some point they're gonna get you.
But if you out there raping 56 women and
I
more,
don't know. I don't get that argument. That's what I don't get.
people always want to throw in the black thing, the black card. You don't
can't-
use the
it's-
black card unless
he
you have
raped
to.
black women too, because that model, she was black.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna say?
You're exactly what she don't count.
Her word don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think people fail to realize just because you are funny, you're talented, and you did great things doesn't mean
that
you
don't
can
rape
get
people.
off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, you can't. All those women, that's wrong, man.
I mean, there's so many celebrities throughout the history of time that have done sick things. I mean, we're talking Jerry Lee Lewis to Elvis Presley when he got with Marie Presley or whatever. She was 16 at the time.
Yeah.
R. Kelly, Michael Jackson. I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Don't-
But see, but when you have money, you could. A lot of people sweep that shit under the table because it's money that you have, man.
Do you think when you're a genius, it amplifies your chances of, being a slime
But
dog?
if you're a fucking weirdo,
I
like,
think you
a
feel like
weirdo?
you can get away with more.
yeah,
Because you have money.
you feel more
It's a
entitled.
side, there's got to be some entitlement involved. We've never been that rich.
Yeah.
And
look at
But if they didn't have money, they would still be slime
Yeah.
balls. I think they would
I
still
just
try to
don't
get away with
get
shit.
what he was doing. I always think about it like, okay, all these women want to be with you anyway.
Yeah.
So you drug them so they can't feel it and have control.
But
The
that's
reason why you don't know, I'm sorry.
No,
Vic,
go ahead.
The reason why you don't know, I've said this on the show before, the reason why you don't get that is because you're not sick like that. It's a power thing. He was turned on by the fact that they were lying there helpless as
so
he raped
crazy.
them.
He gets it because he's sick.
all these sickos get it.
I get Bill Cosby. I so
He
understand.
understands him.
You understand?
I
He
don't
feels
get
them.
that part. It's almost like you're selfish that you only want to enjoy it.
You sick
Yeah,
bastard.
you're selfish, right?
Yeah, but that's a
But it's
sickness that
the
they got.
worst type of selfish you could be. Like,
yeah.
But that's how they get off. That's how they get. Look at Weinstein. You think Weinstein is gonna fucking get any female he wants if he was poor?
no, he's actually bad looking.
power.
Or
And I hate
fucking
to say that.
Or
Forgive me.
fucking Trump.
ugly
Trump is another
motherfucker.
one. You think Trump, if he didn't have all those billions of dollars,
Power.
you think it's not gonna happen.
Power
man.
tripping. They get this power, like Casey said.
That's so. It's so.
and they get off on it, and yeah, they do sick things, which begs to ask the question: if any of you in this room had a certain amount of power, what do you think? And please be honest, okay? This show is therapy, okay? This
therapeutic.
Nobody's listening. This is just us.
We're counselors.
Only about 1 million people. What do you think would be your vice?
My vice.
if I had a lot of money and power,
If you had a lot of money and power, what do you think your vice would be?
oh, I can say it.
You can't say it. You can
We're
say
gonna
it.
get
Oh, I
arrested.
can say it.
Say it.
I'd be experimental, druggy. I know I would.
Druggy, yeah.
I know I would be. I would be shroomed out. I'd be like, "Hey, let's go to Amsterdam. I'm taking everybody."
Let's
You'd
do
be
this.
like Howard. Like
I would be
Hughes.
chasing the
Howard
ultimate
Hughes.
feeling. I would go to Africa and find some new type of mushroom. And I know it sounds, Mom. I know it sounds bad, but I would. I wouldn't get
experiment.
into synthetics like the cocaine and the heroin, that type stuff. I want stuff like where I'm like,
Natural
Yeah,
yeah.
You would spend more like what's his name? The Tesla guy. He spends his money on spaceships, and Amazon guy spends his money on. You be spending your money on finding the ultimate ecstasy
the
drug.
ultimate. That
Feel
high,
good.
yeah,
The
you know.
ultimate high.
But I would share it though. I wouldn't be like, it's just me in the room.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Give it
come
to
on, all
everybody.
of us.
Yeah, make
Let's
it
go.
legal.
Yeah, I would
Pay
have
for it.
fun.
But
But
that's how it is. People
I do
don't give a fuck.
anything that makes my body feel good. Just anything. I'd spend all my money on making my body.
He's gonna go to.
Really?
He's gonna go to masseuse park.
Oh, I'd go to masseuse park. I would pay for the best whores in the world. I would, and then when I get tired of that, I mean, there's no way I'll get tired of that. It'd probably be a sex thing. My thing would just be all sexting. That's it.
His day's gonna fall
He's
off.
gonna become a Bill Cosby.
Yeah, and if I get an STD, I'll pay to get it take.
Get taken off.
You know who I am. Get rid of this STD. You know who my father is.
and I would be in England watching Manchester United every week.
You probably buy the team. That's your
Oh
vice
God, if
now.
I could, I would.
That's What about you, Texie?
I don't know. I'd be buying shit, man, like airplanes and
Yeah.
trucks and shit,
Shit
like
money.
that.
Yeah.
That's not a vice though.
Yes, it is.
Buying shit. I mean, you got money. That's not a
Anything
vice.
that you're excessively spending, like you got enough.
Yeah.
Why do you need to get all those?
That's true.
I always thought about buying a fucking house in every fucking country. So if I want to
That's
go
smart.
there, I just go whenever the fucking. This is my house. Get the fuck out.
See, me and KC, we pick some slimy stuff. Y'all picking shit that's making
Because you
y'all
have a
look good.
dirty fucking mind.
Y'all,
You don't-
you got some shit. I know you got some shit. Think about it.
yeah, it's shits that we take.
You probably pay to take.
But
Better
wipe,
shit.
But I wipe my ass. 'Cause I
You pay people to wipe your ass.
wipe my ass.
With their
Right.
tongue.
I wanna pay. I wanna buy the best food that makes
Makes me
feel good when I take a shit. For real.
Really? That's weird.
I would, speaking of shitting, I would, if I had the money, I would come up with some type of invention where, how many times, you guys probably, especially you and Tech, y'all never been in a situation where you have to take a shit. Y'all will take a shit anywhere.
Fuck
Yeah, I can't.
I don't do that. I can't. So I
can't
would
do it.
invest in like some type of company, maybe get an app for it where the nearest place you can take a shit by yourself, I would pay for individual.
Oh my God, I wanted to talk about that today.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a portable
Because
portable
I'm so
potty.
jealous
Portable, yeah.
that I can't shit at work like I do at home. I can't shit at work.
Same here. Same here.
I just can't do it.
Why? Yeah.
Because to me, it's the ultimate freedom. And when I'm at home, I got the phone. I'm rolling up something. I'm chilling. This is my best texting is happening. I'm brilliant on the toilet. I need time.
Do you take all your clothes off? Do you take butt naked shits?
I take my shirt off.
Yeah, I take butt naked shits. I don't even want socks.
Buck naked?
I take my freaking
Damn, bro, what's going on in
wristband
there?
off, man. I don't want no
again-
restrictions.
But didn't he say he don't wash his hands?
I never said that.
You said that
That's
last show.
At a. I don't wash my hands.
At home.
At home. You know what I said? If I take a piss, I don't wash my hands. If I take a shit, I
You
wash
gotta
my
wash your
hands.
hands
Of
when
course,
you pee, bro.
you gotta wash your hands.
And I meant to
What if
now
you
almost confused me.
finger slips to that toilet paper?
Huh?
What if your finger slips to the toilet paper
I
on that wipe?
I wipe my hands when I take a shit. I don't wipe my hands when I take a piss all the time.
He's like,
Wait, are y'all not hearing me? I wipe my hands when I take a shit.
But you
wipe your hands. You wash your hands.
You should wash your hands though when you pee too.
Yeah. We don't hear you.
We discussed this last week. Let's
okay. Let's go into it. Okay,
don't need to get into. All right. Okay, let's get into.
You got time.
The
you
Miami
know
building.
that every time you go to someone's house and piss, we're gonna be like, you didn't wash your hands.
I washed my. Okay,
My mom's like, don't let him in the bathroom.
We talked about this last week, folks.
I shit anywhere. It doesn't make us. I don't give a fuck. If I gotta take a shit, I gotta take a shit.
You take a shit on airplanes.
Hell fucking.
I shit on airplanes.
That's why.
Really?
That's the mile.
Hell yeah! Everybody's gonna smell it on the airplane.
That's my mile high.
Airplanes, the ventilation is great. It gets out.
That's
Y'all
why
are
they
animals.
invented ass gaskets. So you can throw an ass gasket
You
on
right there by
maybe
the- you right there by the
maybe
stewardess.
3, and then the part that folds out, that goes in the front, so
Yeah.
your balls don't hit the front of the toilet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
airplanes are one of the best bathrooms I've been in.
But you got it's right
Then
there
you
by
take
the
a shit.
stewardess's office. They are right there when you're
So?
taking a shit. You open that door every time they smell your shit.
No, they don't. You ever heard the vacuum take that shit out?
Yeah.
I've heard stewardess testify on the radio that they hate
Testify.
it. People are disgusting. They hate
Did
it
you
when
say
people take
testify?
shits.
Making shit
I
up.
don't give a fuck, dude. I'm gonna take a shit. I'm gonna take a shit.
Hey,
Simple
I know
shit.
you
we
are.
all do it. Everybody takes a shit.
Yeah, but I
shit.
can't do it.
I
In
don't
no,
shit.
I can't do it. I can't do it in no
Even the hottest
bathroom
girl
at
in
the
the
gas
world takes a
station.
shit.
I gotta take a shit.
A smelly shit.
A bar?
Who
The
takes shit?
hottest
take a
girl in the
shit.
world takes
You take
a
a shit
smelly
in the
shit.
bar?
Fuck yeah, take a shit at the bar.
It's hot. Chicks take shits anywhere that's hot.
Anywhere.
You two take a
Well,
shit.
it's
That's
not even
disgusting.
about that. Chicks have to squat anyway.
Yeah.
They do.
See, man, the world is our urinal. We'll piss anywhere.
Yep.
Bushes on your car,
Hey,
Yep.
and the way over here, I showed you this thing is like a device. And
Gatorade bottles.
it looks like a cup, and at the
Yeah, it looks
end of
like
the
a
cup
funnel.
has a little spout, and the girl can put it on her crotch and pee standing up.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool invention. It's a pretty cool invention. That's
I
pretty
had
cool.
a friend pee
funny.
in front of me one time. I got so turned on.
A girl.
a female. Yeah,
Oh, it was so hot.
isn't that hot?
I don't know why it was so hot.
I know.
Because she pulled it up and I saw her thighs. I was like, "Ooh,
Wait,
girl."
was she
Yeah.
sitting down or standing
You know who
up?
you are too. She was. It was. It was.
Please
it was,
call if you,
she had
whoever
a
this
tree.
female is.
She
Call.
had a tree. She was holding it and doing this,
Ooh.
and I was just like, "Ooh." let me
She
go
was
up
bent
in that.
over.
I just wanted it
hot.
right there. And I was like, "Damn!" I told her, "You so fine right now." She's like, "Oh, you're gross."
Casey's like,
Ooh,
just
that's
give me a
hot.
golden shower.
I feel that. Have you ever seen a female take a shit
"No."
in front? I actually saw it one time, and it wasn't as sexy as I thought it was going to be.
It's the shit,
It
dude.
was like,
what the
oh,
fuck is
I
sexy
thought
but
this
taking a
was
shit?
nothing.
Something.
The fucking the turd winked at him.
I was trying something new.
This shows went this way.
Her butthole winked at him.
Oh my
Trying
god!
something new, and it didn't turn. It went another way.
That
All right,
little,
we
that
got
little
it.
skin that hangs.
Okay,
Oh, booty flap, booty hole flap.
get out. Get out.
Remember, if you want to chime in, folks, you know the number. Give us a call.
Sexy.
He wants to hear about your booty. Yeah.
No, I do not. We got to talk about this other thing that's happening and is still happening. That's the Miami building collapse.
That's
The Miami building collapse.
It's not funny though.
It's not. No, it's, not
funny, but
It's
someone
not
lost
at
their
all.
job, right?
I know. Who
Oh,
built
so
I
that
hope
thing?
so. Whoever the
The guy who
contractor.
inspects it and approved it, and there was, did you see the pictures of that shit?
Yeah,
It's all bad.
yeah. I believe 150 something people, maybe a little less.
There's,
Right.
100 there's 12 dead, 159 are missing.
How's that
So they're
number
probably
is
dead.
crazy?
Yeah.
Most of them are probably dead. And
That was 7 days ago. They got to be dead.
was that a hurricane or something?
No. There was
What?
just no.
Wind? Didn't it
No,
blow
it's just
down?
structure
No,
broke
No,
down.
the structure. They said
it
it's
just
the
fell
salt
off.
water in the air, and they have. But here's the thing. I believe the contractor, whoever inspected the place,
He approved it.
Yeah.
well, I think the management came up with a number, $15 million
$15 million.
for it, and then they were trying to charge the people staying
The
there that
tenants.
amount of the tenants $15 million.
So if you had like a 1 bedroom, they were trying to charge you like I think 80,000. If you
That's
had
crazy.
like a 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, or penthouse,
I'm moving out.
You're looking at 300 and something thousand, and it's their issue. It's a 40-year-old
I'm moving
building.
out.
I was
40 or
listening
4?
40.
Oh.
So they were saying that they had all these issues. I think it started off with the pool area, and they started it started cracking. The concrete started cracking. So they said in the report it says that they have to fix it as soon as possible. And they said they were going to start in July 1st. That's when they were going to start doing the whole shit.
Wow.
And look at that shit. It just didn't make it, man.
You know,
that's fucking insane.
And this happened in the middle of the night. So imagine in the middle of the night, you're
terrible.
taking a shit. And you fall. You just fall to your death.
That's it.
Why are you taking a shit?
Some rebar goes
Or
up
you're
your ass.
fucking.
Oh man,
What
kill
if
me
you're
quick.
fucking? What if you're eating your girl out or something and it's a good night? You've been waiting. What if you just came from a 2-week trip and
What if
you,
you
I
just
can't wait to
nutted?
get home and
Can't
just,
wait to go to sleep.
can't wait to go to sleep, or I can't wait to get in, fuck my wife or whatever, and then it's going down
And you go down.
just and you just
What if he just blew your load and
yeah.
You're gone.
People need to take pride in their jobs
I
and
agree.
accept responsibility. If your
Especially a
job
job
is
like that.
is inspect a building and make sure it's up to code, don't shortcut
We got
people
time.
because you're messing with lives.
Absolutely.
Well, it's like a doctor. Imagine a doctor comes in or a nurse comes in. It's like, oh, you'll be okay. Like, well, shit, I got H. You'll
right.
be okay.
Right. Which is a perfect transition into our next topic.
Yeah.
As I mentioned in the beginning of the show, we are going to talk about something else that is affecting our society, not just Corona, but believe it or not, the Corona numbers are down,
Yep.
but STI numbers, which in case you don't know what an STI is, it's a sexually transmitted infection. I was saying disease, but Vato V corrected me. STIs are going up. So, gentlemen, my question to you before we get into the science, before we get into the specifics and the statistics,
No, I haven't.
why do you you haven't
I never had one.
you never had an STD? I wasn't going to ask that.
Yeah, I just felt like you were.
Now I was going to ask. We'll get into that. I was going to ask, why do you think this is? Why have?
Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I was like,
Damn, where's that coming from? Is that a caller?
like Sam, what you doing over there?
Yeah, that's
she's getting an STI.
she is in that's what getting an STD sounds like. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean a well-deserved STD. Damn, she sound like
I haven't had that.
Those are anal warts.
Oh,
that's when she
wow.
tried to take a piss 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
So my question to you, gentlemen, is why? Why do you think STIs? Why do you think the numbers have gone up?
Well, because look at what's going on. You have a pandemic and people are at home. They're fucking. They have nothing to do.
People are
they're gonna
fucking.
fuck.
Well, I think people stopped fucking because they stopped dating.
Yeah.
And now they're kind of just
Now they're out and
dating
about.
like crazy.
Yeah.
And they're
Right
fucking
now-
without,
Oh, go ahead.
without condoms
Yeah.
like crazy because they just want to
Like it's the end of the world. I'm gonna die anyway.
And
I'll
now
just
it's
fuck without a
and now it's a trip because like people are starting to date again, and the question is, are you vaccinated for the coronavirus? So it's like, okay, let's go fuck around, but are you But you're not
Yeah,
vaccinated
it's-
for other shit. Like,
It's like
makes no sense.
the virus has stepped ahead of
Yeah.
other shit, and
Exactly.
people are like,
Yeah.
it's put priority in this. I'm telling you, I've been out the last 2 weeks. People are acting like they've never been out before in their lives.
Isn't that weird?
They're getting super turned up.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen people just kissing at the bar. I'm like, what the fuck is going on now?
Yeah.
You know me, I like a nice clean restroom to take a babe in and get a little make out in session. And I like bathroom stalls. I don't know why. I know it's
That's
gross.
where STDs come in. That's
But,
where STIs come in.
It's something going on where people are like, oh, let's get it all out now, because I think everybody's like, oh, we've survived the virus.
No, we haven't.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
But no, it's some other shit still out there too.
a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
like
shit
you
out
get
there.
ready to fuck her, and she's like, "Are you gonna put a condom on?" It's like, "No, but I've been vaccinated." Okay, let's.
It's
do
that
this.
simple.
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
It's that simple.
It's taking over. The corona concerns are taking over for STI concerns.
Everybody's acting like sexual transmitted diseases have disappeared.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
well, never did that shit. Well, as
It's
long as
there.
you're fucking,
A mask will not protect you against HIV.
If you're not clean and you're getting viruses, what's some other shit you gonna get too?
Yeah,
You know, regardless of the fact whether I was married or whether I'm dating or whether I'm in a relationship that's a long-term relationship, I'm always gonna get tested for any kind of STD, regardless of the fact. Because I remember my doctor, he's like, you want me to test you for STDs as well? This is a while ago when I was married, and I was like, no, I'm married. He's like, and he's like, and what the fuck does that
Yeah,
got to do with
yeah,
anything? Like,
exactly.
just because you're not doing anything doesn't mean she's not doing. I'm like,
doing anything, right.
no, you're
That's
right.
cold.
right.
I mean, it's true, but it's
It's
true.
true.
And I was like, you know what? And
it
ever
turned
since
out to
then,
be true.
ever since it turned out to be true.
it turned out to be
And ever since then,
And then he took a test and said,
right on cue. There you go.
That one.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Wait till I get old.
So I mean, STD, and there's different types of STDs out there. There's a whole gamut of STDs.
25, I think, over 25 of them.
Over 25.
That's a
Damn.
lot.
I mean, I can name
I can name
how about-
three.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go down the line, and whoever runs out of an STD first is a loser. Okay, I'm going to start first. Herpes. You go next.
Oh, but you got hepatitis.
AIDS.
Yeah.
Chlamydia.
Chlamydia. Gonorrhea.
Damn.
Oh, fuck. Syphilis.
Damn.
Oh, we're running out.
Anal warts.
Yeah.
Herpes.
Somebody already said that, right?
Oh.
Did you say it, V?
No, I said.
Oh,
I said
okay.
herpes.
Damn, no one said herpes?
HPV. HPV.
You got crabs.
That's all I'm saying.
Damn it! I wanted that one.
Who's going to be the winner? Who's going to be the winner? Last man standing.
God, something that is burns.
Just think of what you have now.
That's all I know.
It's
I gotta be
25.
real.
Don't be looking on your phone, V.
I'm not
You
looking
cheating.
at my phone. I'm not. It's not
Text
cheating.
with you on his phone.
I'm cheating.
It was your turn. You better go.
It's got to be more.
All right. So I'm the last man standing.
Fuck.
No, it's me and V. It's against me and V.
None of these. I mean,
There's
nobody
some big
knows these
ones.
other ones. The ones we said are the
Common ones.
but nobody knows these.
Well,
other
what are
ones.
the 25?
You got HPV.
What is
I
that?
said that.
You said HPV.
I just said HPV.
What's HPV again?
HPV is actually HPV is
Human papillomavirus.
Yeah, that gives you general warts and stuff like that.
And that is the
cervical
worst thing
cancer.
for a woman to have. But did you know if a man has it? Okay, I just learned this. If you eat a woman out and she has HPV in her vagina, the chances of you getting throat cancer is extremely high.
Yeah.
So all these people like
horrible.
Screech and everybody who died of throat cancer, who didn't
They
smoke,
were eating people out.
he was eating people out like a motherfucker.
I can see Screech because he's a dirtbag.
Yeah, he was doing porn at one time, right?
Yeah, he was just a mean person too.
Was he?
He was a horrible person.
Wow.
Yeah, but then it's once
that
he had the
doesn't mean he
cancer,
deserves it.
but
Forgive
once
me,
he got
God.
the once he got the cancer, he started becoming humble. So it's like,
Of course he did.
Well, now he's
Of course
gonna die.
he was on.
He's gonna
He
die.
He's on the deathbed.
he realized he wasn't. He had a number. He had a date.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and he realized he was treating people wrong, and not too many people were coming to him and say, "Hey, man, we want to check on you." And he realized he wasn't a good person.
Treat people right, man.
You
You got to treat people right when you are able to. Don't wait till
Look,
you're on your deathbed.
I'm not saying to be a pussy or anything like that, man. Don't you're a human being. Treat other people with respect. It's all about respect. If somebody's trying to fuck, obviously, if somebody's trying to like fuck with you, and hey, you got a right to defend yourself.
Right.
But don't treat people with like shit just because you want to be a dirtbag piece of shit. No, man.
Yeah, I
Mind your
think,
business, man.
Maybe it was the HPV getting in his head.
Probably.
no, he had some
affected.
stuff. He just thought that he wasn't the. He grew up through life not being the pretty person, and he grew up in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And he took it out on people who were pretty people. He thought.
Yeah.
Mario Lopez.
Yeah, he didn't like none of them. He didn't.
Hey,
He didn't like none of them.
and a lot of them were more successful than
Yeah.
he was.
See, and he brought that all in, and
Except for Tiffany Thiessen. Her career
but
was.
you know what? He had a great career.
She still has money. That chick, she still has money.
He
That
should have
girl-
been like, I'm
She's not
blessed.
working.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's.
I would have loved playing his role, Screech.
I play that shit to the end.
So you got throat cancer.
Until I got HPV, right? Exactly. So I'm gonna ask you this, gentlemen. Besides AIDS, which STD would you not want to get, and which STD, if you had to get one, would
shit.
you prefer? To
I've already got crabs in college.
Crabs would probably be the one I would prefer.
Easy
to get.
breezy.
Easy,
Get
easy.
red,
Yeah.
little
What
cone,
do you do? Shave?
shave them up. That's
them
how we do in the locker room. Who had crabs? You say, oh man, why you all shaved up?
Yeah.
I messed up. I was trimming it. Nah.
So
got the
not only do you
crabs.
guys smack each other in the ass,
Yes.
you guys look at each other's dicks.
Oh, of course. I ain't gonna lie. The locker room is really.
Size them up.
It's open.
I heard a conversation like this in the locker room one time. Not to mean to change the subject. Someone's like, they were talking about getting burnt, and I was like, I ain't never been burnt. You ain't never been burnt? Oh, you ain't fucking right. You ain't fucking right. You need to get burnt once
So
in
it's
your
like
life.
a code of honor or a badge of honor.
It was like, yeah,
to get
rites of
an STD?
passage.
Rite of
I'm
passage.
not
Wow.
trying to do that.
Huh.
And they were all like, you ain't doing it right.
Yeah, they
was
say
like-
1 out of 4 people have an STD. So
1,
one of
2,
us in
3,
this room
4.
have an STD.
1,
as we
2,
speak.
3, 4.
Or have had.
Well, I gotta be the. KC's pointing at me as the 4th
No,
STD.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2. Oh, okay. So, what do you have, man? What have you ever had? Tell the truth. You never had anything? V?
Nothing.
KC?
Nothing.
Just crabs.
I
Yeah.
just strapped it on.
So one of 4. I've never had anything.
But I don't know.
You never had anything?
I've never had any. Why are you saying like you're surprised?
See his voice?
Sir, I wear.
What the
I
fuck?
strap up, sir. I wear my mask and condoms.
He uses.
So.
He uses.
I was
strap-
wearing masks before the pandemic.
He uses a strap on.
That's why
My strap on has all kinds of STDs.
That's different.
I thought the strap on was just for his ass.
Well, remember, I do the hot dog. You can't get anything.
Shit.
I had my son's mother, my baby mama, let's call her that, Elizabeth. Her best friend, her first sexual experience, she got AIDS.
Oh shit. That's not bad.
It was horrible.
That's horrible. She's
Horrible
been cheated
story.
out of all the.
Her first time. Can you imagine? Her first time.
So she couldn't fuck anymore after that. Nobody's gonna want to touch her.
Well,
And I just remember she came to our house crying. I was like, "You got to be kidding me!"
and that's actually a
Why did you have sex with her?
That's
Casey?
actually that's actually a crime.
I was drunk. No,
Here's the deal. Here's a question. Wait, remember that story you told us about your friend's friend who had sex with a guy who was a mortician,
Oh yeah, we're talking about that.
and
She
went to the doctor, and the doctor told her whoever,
Oh,
'cause she
yeah.
had some
Who
type
was
of
that? Who-
situation.
She called the show. Remember?
She called the show and told us it was her friend. It wasn't her. It was her friend.
that was a terrible one too.
Yeah, she went to the doctor, and the doctor told her, whoever you had
He's-
sex with fucks dead people.
They sleeps with corpses
That was
because
disgusting.
that's the only way you can get this disease.
Disease.
She had.
Can you
she
imagine?
had necrophilia.
I don't. We can't say it on there who it was though, but
Necrophilia.
No, it wasn't her. It was her friend.
yeah,
Oh,
but
she
she
said it.
called in and told
Yeah.
us.
She called in and told us. She's actually going to be on the
Oh,
show
I know
next
it is.
week.
I know it is.
No, that wasn't her.
No,
No, that's not her.
It's someone else. It's someone else.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, it
It
wasn't.
was someone
Right,
else. I know
right,
it is
right,
now.
okay,
I know
okay.
it is now.
So the lady that's going to be on the show next week, it was not her.
Yeah,
It was not
please,
her or her
please,
friend.
no,
So,
no. She would cuss us out next week. 'Cause she's from Alabama. I appreciate y'all motherfuckers saying that.
Nope.
I'm glad you brought up Alabama because our next thing into this whole STD thing,
This show is good. Look how on time we are.
we doing good time. We've been going a little over. So, where do you think you are most likely in the United States to catch an
Miami.
STD? Miami is up there, but no.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Number
that-
one state you can catch a STD.
California.
California's ranked number 37, believe it or
Fuck.
not. Actually, Los Angeles is ranked number 37. San Francisco is ranked number
It's got to be
number
hot.
two, number 3.
Shit.
San Francisco is number
There's a lot of
3.
butt fucking going on.
I ain't
right?
going up there.
Hey.
Ain't no words.
Gonorrhea and
I would've sworn
syphilis
it was
and
Miami.
HIV is pretty prevalent up there. Yeah, in San Francisco. But the number one place to catch an STD, I'll just say this: it's in the South. In the South, anywhere in the
Arkansas.
South, you can catch an STD. Your chance of catching an STD,
Little Rock,
like the numbers. Yeah, actually, Arkansas is up there.
Starkville, Mississippi. No, I'm just joking.
Oh shit!
I went on a cruise trip there. I didn't.
Where?
Starksville, Mississippi.
It's not Starksville, but it's Jackson, Mississippi.
It's right next to Starksville.
No shit.
You
Casey?
can catch an STD if you go there and fuck somebody.
So why in the middle of the country where nothing goes on?
Is
There's
it
nothing
poverty?
to do. It's not, trust me, I'm from the South. There's nothing to do
But
in the
fuck.
South.
Jackson's
but
pretty.
fuck.
Jackson's
Get
pretty
high.
poor too.
Exactly. There's nothing. Hunting. Like, what do you want to do today? I already fed the horse. Come over here and give me an STD real quick.
Funny story.
It's nothing else to do.
I'm
out
on my recruiting trip. I was hanging out with the white players at Mississippi State. The black players found out on my recruiting trip I was hanging out with the white players. They said, "What are you doing?" I said, "They had a party at the frat house." No, tonight you hang with us. We gonna go coyote hunting. I said, "What? We don't mingle here. Whites and black." This was in '91. They're like, "Whites and blacks don't mingle here." I said, "I'm from Los Angeles. We mingle." Oh yeah. I'm not gonna go hunt coyotes when I could be with some co-eds at the bar. With,
Right.
Why would I want to be?
Well, these white boys that said this to you?
No, the black players said this to me.
Oh,
They were
really?
mad that I was hanging out with the white players on my recruiting trip.
Coyote hunting?
Over
That's-
girls. You want me to go in the bushes and hunt coyote?
That's in Mississippi?
Starksville, Mississippi.
crazy,
Mississipy State.
See, there's nothing out there to do but coyote hunting and catching STD.
And I told their coach I will not be attending this university.
Yeah.
Nope.
Smart choice.
What was
Smart
that?
choice.
That movie where they're all
Deliverance.
racist? No, the one with the Nazis. in it.
With the Nazis
Oh,
in it.
the,
What's that movie with it?
It's like a bunch of movies.
is that
with
was that
Nazis.
with Denzel Washington? No.
No.
It's a bunch of movies with
I forgot
Nazis.
it,
What are you
man.
talking about?
Was it a Quentin Tarantino movie?
No, it was a college movie where the guy shoots from the top of the roof.
Oh, Higher Learning.
Higher Learning.
Higher Learning. Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
that was based in L.A., wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was in. Yeah, that
that
was
was
in.
in L.A.
It was in. It was in a very urban.
It wasn't in the
area.
South,
Might
though.
have been
It wasn't in the
California,
South.
but it
Oh,
wasn't.
maybe it was in the South.
Was it?
You know, no. I think it was at Berkeley or something like that.
It was like Berkeley. I think it was
I
like
don't know, but
Berkeley.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
That was a great
segregation
movie.
and
Head of
shit
the
like
time,
that,
too.
Yeah. Michael Rappaport today. I still love that guy.
Yeah.
His
Ooh.
name was Remy in the movie.
Remy, yeah.
Crazy Remy.
That was a crazy movie.
That was a crazy.
Ice
movie.
Cube was in there, right?
That
Ice
dude,
Cube, Busta Rhymes.
that dude on Instagram is crazy, man. He talks
I
a
didn't
lot of
believe
shit.
Busta
He
Rhymes
does.
was a student.
Rappaport, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta look him
Busta
up.
Rhymes.
I didn't believe him when he was a student.
Oh,
Yeah, he wasn't a good student.
Tyra Banks.
Yes.
Omar Epps.
Yeah.
That movie,
Great
man,
cast,
when
dude.
she got shot, I was so motivated. I was like,
Motivated.
I was just so motivated to just whoop a white boy ass, man. When she got shot, man. I just wanted to go just beat up a white boy for shooting Tyra Banks, man. See, those type of movies like
I don't know how he missed her forehead.
She looked like an alien. Back,
The big ass
that
forehead.
big ass forehead and those eyes. But she was still fine, though. All right, what's the number 2 place you think you can catch an STD?
Probably next door to it. I don't know.
It's,
Arkansas. Little
I
Rock?
just want to keep saying Florida.
Florida's
South.
not up there. This is
the
kind of mid-America
New
here.
York.
Don't say
Mid-America?
Ohio.
Indiana.
Baltimore, Maryland.
That's not in the
Baltimore,
mid.
Because you know why they do a lot of drugs.
That's the East Coast.
Well,
That's
close.
drugs. That's
It's more
drugs. Where
kinda-
they're heavy into the shooting.
Nobody
up.
cares if it's not if it's not L.A. or New York or Florida.
We
nobody
have
gives a
audience
fuck.
members that are not from California that listen to our
I'm
show.
just saying the world don't care.
I can't believe it. Mississippi, Jackson is the number one.
Just see, people care. Number 4 is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Number
All you
5
can do
is
is make,
Washington.
that's all
make more
drug
people
related.
not go there.
I think it's all drug related.
New
I
York
think,
is number 7.
I think they're shooting up and they're exchanging needles.
Fucking
Montgomery,
I
Alabama
don't
is
think
number 8.
I don't think it's purely sex. I think it's drug related.
Well, nowadays I think a lot of
Nothing
obviously
else.
Like
right
San
now,
Francisco is sex and
Yeah.
drugs.
sex and
Yeah.
drugs.
San
And-
Francisco is a bunch of ass sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you're, gay, it's nothing wrong with that.
No.
That's your
Tallahassee,
preference.
Florida is number 14. Tallahassee, Florida. New Orleans is number 10. New Orleans is not. They made the top 10.
Damn, the South is nasty.
But
South
see, you
Florida,
gotta, but you
Fort
also
Lauderdale,
got to look at the population, the ratio of the population.
No spring breaking in the South.
Little Rock, Arkansas, number 19. So
What's up there?
We're not in the top
What
10.
is wrong in the South? What y'all doing?
Everything.
Y'all, nothing. That's the thing. It's nothing to do but fuck. Honey, I fed the horses. Come over here and fuck me. That's how it is.
Yeah, but
it's rampant with boredom and fucking. That's
She's
it.
like,
Is that what
honey,
people?
I don't want to fuck. I fucked the mailman today. Or the milkman.
You
Is
would
that
think
what it
the
moves-
more people out here in California, the numbers would be higher because you have more people. But people are very jaded in these urban areas. People here in California, they're not just gonna fuck you. People work. People have things to do. In the South,
Yeah.
you see a cute girl. She thinks you're cute. Whatever.
Yeah,
it's
fuck.
nothing else to do but fuck, man.
But
So
see,
you're not
listen.
gonna take her to the shopping too many places.
about 80% of these girls put 2 points on themselves. If they're really 5s, they think they 7s.
Yeah.
And I don't get that in California.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what you're ranked
Yeah.
nationally?
Right. Nationally.
Don't tell any of these
Well, you're a
Instagram girls that.
5.2 easy.
and with a STD, you're an 8.
That is so true. Yeah, people give themselves.
LA
too much-
women,
give themselves too
I'm
much
sorry,
credit.
I'm about to diss y'all. Y'all really think y'all finer than you think you are.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
But see, the thing is that here in LA,
themselves on higher
you have
pedestals.
more chances of hooking up with somebody because of the size of the.
'Cause guys
of
are
the size.
thirsty.
Yeah, guys are thirsty. But see, if you guys ever travel like anywhere, like it's all desert. Like from here to Vegas is nothing but desert. If you
Can you
gotta go up
imagine if
north,
you grew up in Barstow?
Yeah.
I'm not dissing Barstow.
You're gonna get an STD because
You're
nothing
gonna-
else to do. Out
You're
there.
going to get an
You're
STD.
gonna get an STD.
it's like nothing.
In fact, getting an STD is it's like I'm living my life.
I feel like it's more drug related,
Living on
though.
the edge.
Living on the
Like
edge
in
of Barstow.
Philly and Maryland, I feel like it's more drug related.
It could be like these bigger cities, yeah. But here's the thing: I hear a lot of women say this here in California, especially Los Angeles. Men are afraid because you said men are thirsty out here. Men are afraid to approach some of these women out here.
agree.
Because men think
I like that.
Men think they're sexy. Men think she should be approaching me. I shouldn't be
No,
approaching
men
her.
are scared.
And men are scared, but some men got conceited too, just as conceited as women.
Oh, really?
So they don't approach women. They expect women
Well,
to
stay
approach
that way.
them.
That's easier for me.
So people out here, a lot of times in these bigger cities, people are more lonely because I don't know, for some reason people just
I know a lot of beautiful women who are very lonely.
yeah.
But I think that's a curse for them.
Damn,
'cause
where,
a
did you
lot
know
of-
them when I was single?
I think that's a curse because a lot of men are afraid to approach them because they're so pretty. So that's why I think they're lonely.
Yeah.
Or if,
I can
if,
see men being vain
if a
out here.
good looking dude wants to approach her, she's like, the douchebag. So
What is that about where a guy's like, I'm too fine to talk to her?
Yeah. But then here's the thing too: if you're a good-looking dude, then women, when you do approach them, they kind of give you attitude because they think that you fine, So, or he must be a player or something like that. So I'm not gonna. I'm just making my point. He think he fine, so I'm not. I'm gonna give him attitude. I'm not gonna be so as receptive.
They
to
just
him,
like what they see in the mirror. They just need to go ahead and kiss the mirror.
Yeah. It's
I got some boys that really think they fine as shit. I be like,
with an STD.
but you ain't doing nothing.
But you know what? It's kind of a weird dichotomy.
You just leave it open for that dude. When you go to the, you ever been to the bar and you're like looking at that dude and you're like, how did that motherfucker land?
You
that
look at
chick?
dudes at a bar.
No, but I know what he's saying.
Yeah, like how did that dude?
I high five him too.
land
Like,
that
you doing
chick?
good, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
He's looking at dudes at a bar. That's
No,
what-
but
No,
he's looking
he-
at dudes at a bar to look at the chick. Like,
He's looking at the girl first, like, how the hell did he get her?
yeah.
yeah.
And
It's a weird.
I go, I'm like, man, you doing good, bro.
But you know what I think? I think if you make a female laugh, she's gonna be on you.
But you
I
know what?
think
You
a lot of
gotta
women
have.
like that
You
shit.
have to have a confidence about yourself.
But you have to know how to
feel like
talk.
you have to feel like you are, a decent looking guy. You
don't
have to
think-
feel that way about yourself.
But have a good
you have to feel like
conversation.
you have a lot to offer that chick in order to, or because you don't. If you don't have any confidence within yourself, you're
Confidence,
not going to
yeah.
approach that
in
woman.
my dating days, I found it to be that a lot of guys are dumbasses and they just don't listen.
Yeah.
They don't listen.
Exactly.
Very
Ted.
good.
That's the most
Agreed.
They're
intelligent thing you
they're
said
not
on this
very-
show.
Oh, fuck you.
It really is.
And guess what? We're all listening.
Listen to me, boy. Right?
Men don't listen.
They don't
No.
listen and they're not very good conversationalists. So
Exactly.
So if you guys are out there dating, just listen
Yeah.
and answer
She'll
back
tell
with,
you
a good,
all the
with a
secrets.
good question or
Yes.
Yeah.
answer.
Yes.
Let her vent.
And all of a sudden her ding 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 goes
Yeah.
up and like,
Yes.
hey.
Yeah.
And here's the trick.
That's
Here's the
it.
trick. Whatever she tells you, just piggyback off that and respond to it and ask her a question. Like if she says, like, hey, do you live around here? Oh, yeah, I live in Pasadena. Oh, that's interesting. I heard that Pasadena is such and such. Like, is it really that way?
Yeah.
And then you just ask her a question off the last thing she says to you.
Yeah,
Sure,
It's
yeah.
called active listening. Even if you don't hear anything but the last thing she says, make a question out of it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Never tell a female that she's beautiful on the first. Oh my God, you're so
Yes.
beautiful. Because that's gonna. She
or,
already hears
heard
that.
that.
or don't just sit there and talk about yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
The whole time, like, oh, me this, me that, me that,
Yeah.
me this, me that. Yeah.
Oh, you live in Pasadena? I live in Pasadena too. I moved to Pasadena 5 years ago. Me. You know, just
Yeah.
She don't give a fuck.
She don't give a fuck. She don't know you. She needs to know that you're interested in more, like
More than beauty.
more than what
More than beauty.
how she looks, because she hears that shit
All
all
the time. You gotta talk to her
Because
like,
if you tell her
yeah.
that you're fine or you're beautiful, she'll
She's-
be like,
she's
"You just
done.
want to fuck me."
yeah,
he just wants to fuck
Yep.
me.
And that's it.
He's just
She's
like the
one foot
rest
out
of
the
them.
door right there.
Right. Even if she wants to fuck you, you're just like the rest of them.
Yeah, she's just like the
She
rest
needs
of them.
something. She sees guys all the time that she probably wants to fuck.
Because if
But
you- yeah.
there's nothing interesting about
Because
it.
if she hears that, if she like we was talking about, if she hears that shit, obviously
She's not-
she's not gonna be receptive, and then she's gonna be like, this fool just wants to fuck,
And he's not
we're
intellectual.
not. Yeah, exactly.
That's true. So sorry, folks. We have to end it here. This is almost the end of the show. We got a few more minutes left, folks.
If you see discharge in your dick, you better go to the hospital.
Yes, if you see some discharge,
Urgent care.
folks, please get vaccinated. This Delta variant is catching up. It's going to keep us from reaching herd immunity. Get yourself
already talked about
vaccinated, please. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Get vaccinated. If you are an idiot and you're going to die out anyway, great. But don't put me in there with you or anybody that I love,
In the
okay?
coffin.
Yes, exactly. So, folks,
Yeah.
there we go, folks. So, if any of your feelings were hurt, we're sorry we can't help you there. But if you're ever hurt on the job, then KC, tell them what they want to do.
You want to call Beloryan and Manukyan LLP.
Fo. That's the number, folks. All right, that is our show, guys. We are. If you want to catch any of our past episodes, you can catch us on YouTube. You of course can go back and watch this show Facebook Live. Subscribe to our channel, The Mentality Show. Instagram _mentality_show. That is us, folks. Subscribe. We are always there to satisfy and entertain you.
Yep.
And
24/7.
And service you.
service you.
God, that sounds terrible.
We're always here to help, and we do this thing called Corny Line of the Week. The Corny Line of this week is, drum roll, please.
Oh man. Like,
Take notes, gentlemen.
Like, oh.
Always forget. Corny Line of the Week, it's all about how you deliver it, folks. If you deliver it sexy, it's going to come out less corny. So here it is. Are you Wi-Fi? Oh, okay. All right. Are you Wi-Fi? Because I'm totally feeling a connection. All right, folks, that is our show. Thanks. Catch us live, folks, anytime, everywhere you get your anywhere you get your podcast, folks. From KC, Tech C, Vato V, and me, Delano, folks. Remember, in life, you're good, but with our help, you could be the best. That's our show, folks. Peace.
Wash your hands.
Vámonos.
You're